Landmines and jellyfish, welcome back to Knives, I guess, and go ahead and start putting crawfish in your socks if you haven't already. But, Air Conditioner Watch 2024, we have gone over 2 weeks here, no air conditioning. It's hot as balls in this house. But, we're going to take our first look at, we got a Kansept box here, let's get into this thing. So that's really nice right there. We got this thing, we'll look at it in a second. We have got this kind of overdone pouch, that's really cool. And they even gave us a snack. But let's get into this thing. We have got the Kansept Mato, I don't know how they want you to pronounce it, but Kansept Mato, same difference. Let's take a look at what we're holding. And first things first, and most importantly, the pocket clip is tip up, which is the Lord's carry. We have got twill carbon fiber here with a yellow G10 inlay. We have got a thumb hole. Let's flick the hole. We've got a 3.3-inch blade in CPM S35 VN. So this came with the help of Bees Blades, so let's take a second to thank him in the comments for making this possible. But, so Kansept had 50% off on this thing, and Bees Blades had a code for another 40% off, which meant it was 90% off, but there was only a code for like 2 of these and 2 Pelicans. So I got lucky. I went in there as fast as I could and got the codes entered and got this thing for $14.95, brought down from $140. This is one of the most expensive knives we've checked out. We are raising the property value here, fellas. Yeah. So this is one that I was definitely excited to see. Like, I don't have many knives with super nice steel like this. The CPM S35 VN, I am assuming, is really, really good. One of you guys in the comments that knows a lot more about steels than I do should speak up and say something right about now. But let's look in here. So we got a large microfiber that's going upstairs for my glasses. And we have got the standard issue general care and warranty information card and all that. But, you know, this is very interesting. So you got a spear point blade right here. You've got a little bit of a hollow grind into the flat up at the top. You got a liner lock here. The thumb hole is a little small and a little bit hard to reach, so I have failed a couple flicks. Let's try the front flipper. Oh, yeah, the front flipper is really stiff. I don't like that. So I'm not going to use the front flipper anyways, but, you know, I do like that feeling right there. So let's get some paper. Let's see how sharp this bad boy is. Let's see how she cuts. What? Okay, there we are. So yeah, it's coming with a really sharp blade. I am just messing these cuts up. I always mess these cuts up on camera. I'm not going to go back and do another take on this. There we are. So that's really nice and clean. That is a very pleasant cut. Let's see what we do on the cardstock. Yeah. So this is sharp. It feels like it's about as sharp as I like my knives whenever I do my own sharpening. It's got a bit of a micro bevel there, which I'm not against, you know. I typically like a much wider bevel, something that looks really, now that I've been sharpening my own stuff, I like a larger bevel that I can mirror out and make nice and shiny. I've got no idea how hard CPM S35N is going to be to sharpen. I also have no idea how much of a beatdown this is going to be running it through Cardboard Slayer, but we're going to do it, damn it. You know, at some point, this is going for Cardboard Slayer. I am going to clear extra time for this and get myself set up to do a proper marathon because I want you guys to see how it does, and I want to see how it does. And I'm also afraid of having to sharpen it afterwards, but this is what we do here. You know, like I said, this is one of the most expensive knives that we have checked out here, especially... Oh, this thing doesn't like shaving. So the factory edge is not as nice as I would have thought for the price. Like, you kind of got to force it to pop up like just a couple of stray pubes. Nothing that will make you fail a health inspection. Yeah, that's interesting. So, you know, I'm going to carry this. I'm going to use it like I do with the rest of them. We're going to get a full review off of this thing. And it's probably going to feel like any other knife that I've got up until we do Cardboard Slayer and see how long the edge lasts. I think that's going to be what sets us apart from everything else. Now, I will say with the carbon fiber and the G10, this thing doesn't weigh as much as it looks like it would. It looks a little heavier than it is, and this will be an interesting carry because, like, I don't know if you can hear that, but... You know, it's a little bit lightweight, not as light as it could be, but you know, the way it feels is kind of new to me. Like the Devo Fireball prototype that I've got has the same kind of feel to it, but weighs less. Mine is a prototype and doesn't have the speed holes in it that they put in later, but that's neither here nor there. I'm looking forward to carrying this and using it. And of course, the pocket clip is not reversible, but you know, it is for right-handers only pretty much, unless you found your workaround for lefties. But you know, I'm kind of rambling at this point. I've had a long day at work. This just came in and I wanted to take my first look at it. I'm happy with what I'm seeing. I don't know whether or not this will be $140 worth of knife. Again, until we hit the cardboard with it. And like you guys that know more about steel than I do, let me know what I'm looking at here. Like, are we looking at like a cardboard slaying monster? Are we looking at, because like I've been told S35VN has little bit less edge retention than D2, but it's also a much more forgiving steel. It's not as brittle. That's what I've been told. So, you know, go do with that what you will. CPM, like I know when you go into CPM steels, they're higher quality and you can get way better performance out of them because the grain structure and the distribution of elements in the steel is much more even and much more consistent. So like I said, you guys that know more than I do, speak up in the comments. Let me know, you know, what I'm dealing with here. Hard to sharpen, you know, crazy edge retention. What do we got? But yeah, so again, let's thank Bees Blades for making this possible. He is, of course, going to be tagged in it. I will provide the Amazon link for it if you want to check it out yourself. Again, it is going to be full price. It is going to be $140, so be ready for that kind of sticker shock. But yeah, all that being said, thanks for looking at my crap. Subscribers, you guys are awesome. Y'all keep coming in. I appreciate it so much. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching these things and getting something out of it. If you haven't checked out a live stream, please do. We're doing one Thursday, and we're going at 5 p.m. Eastern and just running it. I've got extra time, so if I make it past the 4-hour mark, we're really going to have some fun with that. We're going in on the Cold Steel 4MAX Scout. Now that I put a new edge on it, and we're going to see how it does then. You know, drop by, hang out. We get to slay some cardboard and I get to hang out with you guys and we have a lot of fun. The viewership on the last one was insane. Like, y'all came through for me in a huge way. Drop by and check it out. Comments, I love some feedback. Again, let me know what I don't know about this steel. I would love it if you shared some information with that. And all that being said, y'all have a nice day.